I know. Most of them gon' fall, I know. We gon' bet it all, I know. We gon' bet it all, I know. Power girl, I really wanna know your way.
Good afternoon, Red Bank. Lately there's been a lot of negative press surrounding schools all over the country.
But RBHS has just been recognized for the good things we do. It's all been captured in a community-wide video. This is just one of the stories you'll see on today's edition of the Main News.
RBHS is in the community spotlight thanks to a recent video by Unified Ed. We'll show you the video coming up next.
An update to our school Chromebooks have gotten many students upset. We'll look into the issue just ahead.
The boys soccer team has played several scrimmages getting ready for Tuesday's opening game. We've got your highlights as well as a preview of the 2018 team. It's all coming up in sports.
And you don't want to miss the latest skit from our creative department. It's called I Gotta Go.
I gotta go! Where'd they go?
The video is just around the corner.
The spring sports officially kick off their season starting on Monday. I'll run down the schedule for you coming up in sports.
And our Special Olympics basketball team has taken the gold. You'll meet the players from the championship team coming up a little later in the show.
It's Friday, March 9th, and you're watching the Main News.
We're living in a day and time where high schools are in the news for all the wrong reasons. But today, RBHS is in the news for the good things we do. The educational group known as Unified Ed shot footage on our campus earlier in the year. It features students and staff talking about the good things going on at our school. The video has just been released and now you can check it out.
Red Bank has a long history of excellence. Established in 1938, first graduating class in 41.
Red Bank High School is a national school of excellence. We still are.
We're definitely the best. We strive to be the best in everything. We don't take no for an answer. We do everything that we can to be on top and show, that we're Red Bank.
I think the caring faculty that we have gives the students that connection to push themselves.
They really care about your grades. They'll actually, if you're failing, they're not just gonna write you off.
If you ever need to talk to anybody, even if you're struggling, especially seniors, if you don't know anything about getting into college or starting things, they'll be there to help you.
You come to high school as basically a kid, and they somehow, I don't know how it works, but somehow they turn you into an adult.
Red Bank has a rich tradition of excellence, but to stay vital and current, we have to change, we have to innovate.
There's tangible results here all the time, whether it be with the new e-lab.
To see the coils and everything work together and print things like this out is truly magic.
To get down to the finer points of how the thing works that's kind of where the meat and potatoes are with this project.
We try to have student engagement modules so kids are producing things so they can see the actual results of whatever they're working on right away, and that I think gives them that feedback that they need right away.
They just try to challenge us and give us those roots to hold us down, so when we get outside of here we won't just fall over.
The idea of the Hall of Fame is to celebrate successes of those alumni who have graduated from Red Bank to hopefully inspire our students to use this education from Red Bank to do something awesome with their life.
In JROTC, you get an opportunity to become a leader that you're just not given in almost any other scenario.
The Main News is where we put all the local information of our school, what's coming up, what's this week, about our games, sports.
It's a time to work hard and it's a time to have fun.
and you got to learn when to separate the two.
But take every single opportunity, because chances are you're going to find quite a few that you just absolutely love.
All the school Chromebooks were recently updated and many students aren't happy about it. That's because part of the update took away the personal settings of all students. Now the Chromebooks are limited to school settings only. Our Jalen Cargill has the story.
As you can see, I tried to log onto my personal Gmail and it was denied.
So the county made the changes at their level and they pushed it through to all of the Chromebooks. So the first change was, of course, not being able to access personal accounts anymore on the Chromebooks. So that's something that the county has been working on for a while, because the Chromebooks are intended for school use and for classroom work. So that's something that they've been working on for a while. And then the other one is that they've upped the security on the Chromebooks, so you can't access inappropriate websites, and all of that is blocked. So those were the two changes that recently came down from the county about the Chromebooks.
How do you feel about the new Chromebook update?
I don't like them because, I really did like my personal account. Like, it was very special to me.
I feel like they was trying to be smart and try to close us off from getting on our personal accounts. But most people actually use their personal accounts for school. Like, all of my work got deleted. All of my bookmark tabs for my project got deleted, and your girl had to start over, and that ain't cool. But yeah, I just felt like they were trying to be smart, and it's not okay.
I don't like it. Point blank period. No.
People also use that, like me, I use that for my job. I had a different account on there for my job and for my career and pursuing my dreams of singing, and they basically just got in front of my dreams and just blocked them out. So now I don't even know if I can still get on the show that just came out, because my audition tape was on there.
A group of students took a recent field trip to Atlanta to visit 3 historically black colleges and universities. The group toured Spelman College, Morehouse College, and Clark Atlanta College. Of course, the students learned about the schools, but they also picked up a little history as well.
Some of the Red Bank students visited Morehouse, Spelman, and Clark Atlanta College.
Expecting to learn more about our history in this college and hoping I can actually figure out where I want to go to college.
I'm expecting to learn a lot of things so I can be prepared for college. That's what I'm expecting.
I expect to learn ideas for going to college and stuff.
All right, 1, 2, 3. C. Hey! You. C. You. All right, that's
I learned to be somebody, you gotta come to college, cause this is the movement. This is the movement if you wanna be somebody in life.
It was a great experience, to see, the colleges and, where a lot of us came from. And, it was a great college, but I don't really see myself going here. But, it was a great experience to, see a lot of the colleges and where we come from.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes. We love you.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes.
Okay, so I want to thank Ms. Hayes for providing a great opportunity for us to get a HBCU opportunity. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes.
Thank you, Ms. Hayes.
There's nothing better than missing class and raising money for a good cause at the same time. That's what last week's Read a Latte does every year. Students paid $2. That allowed them to get out of class to enjoy a snack and a hot beverage. Read a Latte was a huge success as it raised $200 for the American Heart Association. Here are some of the highlights.
Just gonna tell you how I feel. Look. How you look so precious when you smile. And drive you wild. Yeah. Girl, I lose myself up in those eyes. I just had to let you know you're mine. I don't wanna waste no time. Feels like forever, even if forever's tonight. Just lay with me, waste this night away with me. You're mine. I can look away.
Well, the spring sports kickoff is next week.
And one of those sports happens to be boys soccer. Let's get a preview for the season as we head on over to sports.
Okay, so we had a few snowflakes yesterday. That will not stop the opening of the spring sports season next week. The tennis team will be the first to see action. They have a match on Monday versus Notre Dame at the Champions Club. The game begins at 4. Then later Monday night, the baseball team has their home opener here in the Lions Den. They'll take on the Central Purple Pounders starting at 6:30. Come on out. Then on Tuesday, the softball and boys soccer teams will make their debut. The softball team is first. They have a home game versus Signal Mountain. The first pitch is at 5. After the game, you can walk about 10 feet to see the boys soccer home opener. It'll be Red Bank and Sail Creek starting up at 7. It's a perfect doubleheader for the Red Bank sports fan. The soccer guys have played 3 scrimmages in preparation for opening day. Our cameras were there when Red Bank hosted Signal Mountain. Let's check out the highlights. Red Bank is in their white uniforms. Watch the great ball movement by the Lions. Finally, number 7, Jose, gets an open look, but his kick is wide to the left. But the Lions wouldn't be denied. Here, Braulio Velasquez gets the goalie out of position and has an open for the goal. It was a tight game, but Signal Mountain would come out on top 3-1. The soccer team has a large core of players returning from last year, and they've added some talented new players. That's got players, coaches, and fans excited for the upcoming season. Our Tommy Powell previews your 2018 Soccer Lions.
Jose, you excited for soccer season? Yeah. How do you think the team's going to do this year?
I think we're going to do pretty well. We have a lot of good talent out there, and a lot of people are going to be losing spots this year as well, a.k.a. Jordan.
Okay, thank you. Are you excited for your senior year of soccer?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. I feel like we got a good chance of taking it pretty far this year. We got some good upcoming freshmen, and I'm just excited for it to be my senior year, man, ready to sign to a school.
Okay, thank you. Mario, you excited for this soccer season?
Yeah, I'm really excited. It's gonna be fun. I think we're gonna do a lot this year. You know, we got a lot of talent on this team.
Good luck to the soccer team this season.
The track team will be the last spring sport to see action. They'll open the season on Tuesday, March 20th at home. Red Bank is hosting a 15-team meet. So get out there and support your spring athletes. That's all for sports. Back to you.
There's another sports team on campus that's pretty excited right now. That would be the members of our Special Olympics basketball team. They just returned from their annual tournament. Their best finish ever was 3rd place. That is, until this year. The Red Bank Ballers won the tournament in 2018. We sent our sports crew to interview the latest champions at Red Bank High School.
Congrats to these students for winning those Special Olympics.
I'm here with George. How do you feel about winning the Special Olympics basketball game?
I feel good. We won our division.
Oh, it feels good. Like, our team won. I'm so happy.
It was better than I thought it would be. Our team, we beat our division, so congratulations. And we need to get better for next year. Because next year might be a little bit harder than we think it would be.
It was awesome and stuff. We all worked really hard and stuff, and we did great.
I feel really proud of what our team did. We did really awesome. Congrats, guys.
It was really hard for us to beat them, but it was okay.
Go Whippy!
Sing it! We will rock you.
Have you ever been in an awkward or embarrassing situation where you find yourself uttering those three immortal words? That is I Gotta Go. Well, our creative department has just finished their latest skit. It features a variety of awkward and embarrassing situations, and you've probably guessed the name of this video. It's called I Gotta Go.
And that's why I think my frog needs basic human rights. Yeah. And did you know my girlfriend I've been dating for 9 months is actually my sister? Bro. Yeah, you know what's up, man. Yeah.
What about you, man?
Bro, can you even date anybody else?
Yeah.
What's up, man? Bro, blood. I gotta go. Yeah. What's up, man? You know how it goes.
What the hell? I gotta go! Where'd they go? What the? What? What? What are you doing? No! I gotta go! What are you?
Hey Jake, I'm out here in the car. Gray Nissan. It's a Versa. What? You're not Billy. What? I gotta go.
Harder! Come on, it's a team effort! Rise! Rise!
I gotta go!
It's a team effort! Come on! That's it! Whoa!
Caleb, just the person I wanted to see. I just want to talk to you. Do you think I was thinking about it, and do you think we could ever be more than just friends? Like, would you ever see me like that?
I mean, I haven't known you for that long, but you already feel like such a good sister to me. I don't want to ruin that. Huh? That was awkward. Oh well.
Well, I gotta go over to the weather for the latest forecast.
We need to know how long this cold snap will last. Let's get the scoop as we head on over to weather.
Sun is shining in the sky. There ain't a cloud in sight. It stopped raining. Everybody's in the lake. And don't you know, it's a beautiful new day. Hey, running down the avenue.
ever since we had the 3 straight days of temperatures in the 80s back in February, though the weather, oh no, not that fast. Last night the temperature dropped below freezing and we had some snowflakes yesterday. Let's check out the numbers. The high temperature is predicted to be 55 degrees, this after a low last night of 28 degrees. The sun will stay with us today, but we look at the 5-day forecast, the clouds will start rolling in Saturday afternoon. We've got a 40% chance of rain on Saturday, increasing 80% on Sunday with the rain. With the rain and the cold front will roll in through the area and will give us the low around next week, but the rain chances will be slim when all the spring sports begin. And reminder to daylight savings starts the weekend, everybody. We'll see the clocks an hour ahead on Saturday night, and the day will be getting longer, and that means an old man winter is almost out of here. Right back to you.
Well, it's birthday time on the main news.
That's fun. I celebrated a birthday this past week.
Just a reminder, you can save a life next week. The spring JROTC blood drive is happening on Wednesday.
So, if you've signed up to give, here's everything you need to know.
The Spring Blood Drive. You must be over the age of 16, have an ID, have a signed permission slip, and weigh 110 pounds.
So that'll wrap up our show. Everyone get pumped up for spring sports. Get out there and support your athletes.
And good luck to the JRTC specialty teams this weekend. They just left for Fort Knox, Kentucky a few minutes ago. They'll be competing in the 7th Brigade competition this weekend. Peace out, Red Bank.